Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts. This is the Quadruple Shot Rose Petal. The Rose Petal Quadruple Shot. The Quadruple Shot is an Imperial Stout lineup from Treehouse. They have different flavor varieties. This is the first one that I bought. I bought a variety pack, actually. It was a three-pack, three different versions of the Quadruple Shot. So the one that I'm going to be drinking is the Rose Petal one. It's 11% alcohol by volume. There's no date on this one, but I know it's fresh. I guess with some of the higher ABV stouts like this, they don't bother putting the date on there. Or maybe this one just didn't make it. There's a little black smudge on the bottom, but that's it. There's nothing else on the can. All the dates for Treehouse, they put them on the bottom, so there's nothing there, as you can see. So 11% alcohol by volume. Rose Petal Quadruple Shot is a luxurious rendition of Quadruple Shot brewed with house-roasted coffee and rose petals. Pouring like chocolate syrup into your glass, it will delight your senses with notes of milk chocolate with a beautiful potpourri of rose character reminiscent of strawberry. It's decadent. Indeed, enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and pour it up. I don't think I've ever had any of the Quadruple Shot lineup of stouts. Wow, look at that pour. Holy moly. Motor oil pour. Very dark head, beige head. It's dissipating rather quickly. The aroma, very roasty. Getting some coffee, some dark chocolate. Maybe just a touch of that rose petal is coming through on the nose, but it just smells like a nice, robust, decadent type of stout. No boozy qualities that I can detect on the nose. It smells really good. That head has pretty much completely dissipated, just a little thin film around the outside of the glass there, and as I kind of swirl it around, almost got some alcohol legs going on, which at 11% is not unheard of. It smells really good. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Very roasty. Dark roasted malt. Dark toasted bread notes coming through. So a little bit of that rose petal coming through. It's a very light, sweet, almost strawberry-like flavor profile from the rose petals. Definitely getting some milk chocolate and some dark chocolate. The coffee is there, but it's not overwhelming. It's really actually kind of in the background compared to the other flavors that I'm getting with the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, the roasted malt character. That coffee is really just kind of in the background. It doesn't really provide a ton of bitterness because it's very minute, very small amount of that coffee flavor. This one's enjoyable. It is heavy-bodied. It's thick. It's sweet. It's dessert-like in a lot of ways, but it's not cloying by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, you're getting the rose petal notes that are coming through, and that with the milk chocolate and dark chocolate, it creates a nice sweet effect, but it's not overly done. Very smooth and easy drinking. It's got a silky, smooth mouthfeel. It's very creamy. It's very delicious. Carbonation is very low. It's almost flat to a fault, really. I mean, it looks like it's got some good bubbles and carbonation when I swirl it around there. but it's got the consistency of milk, just about the way that it drinks, and milk is not carbonated. And there's really not much carbonation at all with this. It's really the one downside of this, that and the fact that it's not barrel aged. I like barrel aged beers, and I feel like that would have really taken it to the next level. But it's an enjoyable beer. I'm going to go with a 94 out of 100. I don't need to spend too much time about reviewing this beer. It's straightforward. You get the roasted malt, the dark chocolate, the milk chocolate, the bready notes, a little bit of the rose petal action is in there as well. It's very thick. It's not syrupy, but it's a heavy-bodied beer. It drinks like milk, like whole milk. It's excellent, but yeah, it's not one that I would pick up again. I'd rather pick up a nice Bourbon County or even KBS from Founders, which has more coffee, but it's barrel aged. It's more complex. It's a little higher alcohol. It doesn't have quite the viscosity and the weird mouthfeel, the milky type mouthfeel that this one has. But yeah, it's an excellent stout. All the flavors are there. They did exactly what they were trying to do with this beer, I think. It's definitely a dessert beer. This is a one-and-done type thing. After a meal, it'd be a good one to share with a friend, too. Half of one of these would be more than enough. Just it's very heavy. There's a lot of body with this that it's just too much for me, personally. But 94 out of 100 for the Rose Petal Quadruple Shot. It's definitely worth a try. The flavors are on point. It's just a little too heavy for me. Not enough carbonation. And, of course, like I said, not barrel-aged. So, I've had much better, more complex beers. I think I'll stick with more of the IPAs, the barley wines, and some of the Pilsners and other beers from Treehouse. Not really for me, but like I said, it is excellent, and I would highly recommend it if you like flavored stouts. This would be a good dessert type beer to buy and try. So 94 out of 100, that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. If you've had this beer, let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you right here all in the next beer review. Until then, cheers, everybody.